Welcome back. Today we are doing a shifter bushing. This is a whole lot of work for a part that costs under $1. So we have the shifter out, we have the back cover off and removed. We have the front cover removed on the head of the frame and everything else. So we have a clear shot through the trunk and the little cover on the outside of the car. Everybody wonders what's that for. This is what it's for, to get your shift rod out. We're going to need to remove the wire, remove the grub screw, then we could turn this and unbolt the whole shifter mechanism. That should slide off of that. Okay, the grub screw is 8mm, and there's really no other way to hold the tabs on the other shaft where it's going through. That's also 8mm nut in the end, so I got a pair of vice grips holding that, so we'll be able to loosen that up. Here's what's left of the bushing that was in there and the little metal ring. We are going to need that. We're going to reuse that. So we're going to slide everything forward. I thought I was going to be able to tie something on to there if that little piece came off, which it does not. So we just have to push it forward manually and hopefully be able to get it back in without getting hung up in any of the other stuff that's inside there. You got some heater controls and other tubes running in there too. Okay, we got some Harbor Freight hose pliers. These should go good at grabbing in here and pushing it forward. But first, I'm going to pull off what's left of this bushing. Oh, that was easy. Playing operation. Turn the shaft so the hole for the shifter is pointing down. This way it won't get hung up along the top of the tunnel when you're trying to push it forward. Let's go peek in the front and see where we're at. All right, where are we here? Oh, I can feel it, but I can't lift it because it's too greasy. That's funny. And unfortunately, my hands are very big. Get in there a little bit better. To get a magnet or something to grab it. Okay, my magnet on the stick wasn't strong enough to pick that thing up, so I got in there with the same pliers and felt around until I was able to grab it and pull the end of it out a little bit. So now we get to slide it all the way out of the car. Okay, we got it out, slid out all right. We gotta sand this thing down and get any little rusty spots on it. It's really not that bad, and we need to save that little ring to reuse. Get that off now. I always thought these things were solid there. This one's hollow. And it has a little bit of a bend in it, I hope. It's supposed to be there. But we'll get it cleaned up, pop the bushing in later, and get it back in. Okay, we're gonna get the ring back on here. Gonna kind of fold that over. We need to fish out some of the other bushing pieces that are still down in there. And the bushing gets pushed in right over there. All right, we got our shaft degreased. It's actually pretty rust-free other than a few spots and a little bit on the end. So we got to sand all this down to make it nice and smooth so it'll slide through the new bushing easily. That's all cleaned up, and then we're going to smear a little grease on the end of it so it'll be lubricated as it slides in. Just sprayed a little bit of lube on it and pushed it in with my fingers. It clips in relatively easy. And now we get to slide the shaft in. Okay, let's slide it back up in here. great to have an extra set of eyes or a person inside. I don't, so we'll attempt this by myself. Okay, gotta kind of have that there. Let's see where we are inside the car now. Well, that pushing it all the way in was way too far, so I was able to pick it back up with the pliers and have it positioned right where it needs to be pushed through the bushing right now. So let's see how far it is sticking out in the front. Okay, it's lined up inside, and this is how far it's sticking out. I should be able to force it through there now. Give it a little bit of twist. There it is. That's in. First notch, and now I could feel it pushing past that little taper, and now we're in there now. So I'm going to point it down once it gets in here, so it'll clear. That dropped it. And now I'm glad it's not greasy because I can pick it up again. Now I have the shifter linkage facing down. I'll push it in ways, and then we're gonna go inside and use our pliers to force it back the rest of the way. Okay, we're back inside. We're gonna use our pliers to kind of force the thing back now. Kind of pushing down on it to keep the other end up high so it'll clear any of those tubes that are running through. I think I'm getting close. I think I'm going to need a little more lube here too. And there's still enough smashed around the bushing there, so we'll go a little further. And we're almost there. Are we looking over here? Yeah, we're right there. I got the other end. You can twist this now, face up. What a difference. That's nice. Nice and tight. We're going to get a little more grease smeared down in there. Okay, now we'll hook this back up. Got that twisted a little bit here. Let's see how this will go. These are VW bushings in here still too. I doubt they were changed, but they still look good to me. So they're going back. Bit of grease on there. Got a wire back in here. Now we can pop our shifter back on. The plate on this all stayed together, so I didn't have to mess around much with that. I marked that as forward, so it's going to plop back in, bolt it back in. We got grease in there already, so I might have to take this back out when we're putting carpeting back in, but if we got to move it around now, we can do that. I made a little score mark on the floor where that was, and you could see the outlines of where the washers were, so we're going to put it back to where it was before. And it should be vastly improved shifting action. If you don't want to scratch up freshly painted nuts and bolts, put something over them. It's just a piece of a rag or plastic bag you could use. Give a little bit of a cushion. Okay, now we get to put all our covers back in place, and this job is done. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, considering this is the first time I ever did this on one of these. But thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, that would help me out. Even if you don't watch another one of my videos again. Thank you.